Hello, y'all. Some people know me as B Flossy, some people call me Veil. But today I want to come talk to y'all about something very important: anxiety, depression, frustration, overwhelmness. I mean, for real. Have you ever had one of them days and seem like the cloud is just over your head? Now, granted, we all go through bad days, and believe me, my buddies, oh, Reveal, it's little. You just got a bunch of little. Well, if you add a bunch of little stuff up in front of Kentucky Dam, the water stopped moving. Let's just keep it 100. So, I'm going to say the other day I made a video on one of my cross-stitch videos, and I said how I recognized I was doing some complaining, and I believe once the student is ready, teachers will show up. So I had several different things coming along. Carl was giving me problems. Come on, parents, kids spazzing out. And today I got up. I'm gonna try to have a better day. I did a little stitching. I'm gonna try to turn it around. And you know what? It was one thing after another after another. My health got in the way. My emotions was getting in the way. And I'm like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do when you can't pick up the phone and say, hey, can I talk to you, my friend? And don't get the whoa, 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 woo, woo, woo type thing. But actually have somebody that'll step in this with you and be like, you know what? No. Those are really important people. If you got the kind that will grab you just like in the Bible and love you so much and lay you before God, that's a powerful thing. I read a verse that was just like, talk about cutting a bull. When they chop that bull up and put them in many little pieces on their barbecue, that's what it's about. A friend of mine told me, take little bites. Well, it was a doctor. I went in there crying, needing some medicine, and he was like, Maria, you've been going through so much. Yeah, that's my name. You've been going through so much, and you just need to start taking little bites out of the day. Well, you know what? I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't know. I don't know that. But this is the beginning of my journey of learning how to bite that elephant bit by bit, just a little bit. You know, I feel like something needs to change because it's not healthy for me. I've been to doctors. I done laid my head down. I'm still praying. Don't get me wrong. And I believe maybe the prayers is what keeping me from going bananas. Because I see it every day. People snap out for less than what I'm going through right now. But how do you carry on? You can acknowledge it. You can look at it. But then what do you do with it? With it. Example. This is devotional I'm going to read from 40 days. 40 days. What is that? 40 days to defeat your past. Well, I'm saying 40 days to defeat, to break down my depression. But here's the problem. I'm going through a bad day. Money already funny. Let's keep it 100. I ain't the only one. But I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Need to go to bed early tonight. That don't mean that son of mine need to fall short for it. So I did one thing that I don't normally do. I took it upon myself and ordered a pizza. I know y'all saying that's an American thing. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I love to cook. I've been cooking like crazy for the last few weeks. Because I'll tell you about that later. Well, I get this pizza right here. Ooh, well, there you go. Open this sucker up. This is bland. Anybody y'all just put a mushroom in your mouth? That's how the whole freaking pizza tastes. Onions don't taste like onions. And peppers don't taste like peppers. The plainest pizza I've ever had. If this was if it didn't, it could get away with being a low carb pizza, for real. But what hurts the worst? I did this to myself. I got so frustrated. I'm like, I did, because guess what? I'm not supposed to have cheese. No type dairy. Everybody out in the world who know me know. Even my friend, why'd you order pizza? Because you could be hurting. I just got through being swole. The slightest little thing swells me up. I'm going to talk about that here in a minute, too. This was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, the atmosphere, the above. No, that ain't what it is. If anything, the atmosphere jumped ahead of my foolishness. Yeah, I'm going to say it. My foolishness, because I wasn't supposed to have this pizza. And not only that, took away no salt, no seasoning, everything that makes it delicious, Took all that up off of there. Well, it intervened. I wasn't supposed to have it anyway. So why am I upset? I should take this opportunity to go in that kitchen, because remember I said I was a cook. Strip this sucker down. I got some pie crust in there. Turn this into something I want it to be. Really. take the lemons, the bad pizza, and turn it into a calzone, a stromboli, or something else. Because basically I bought a kit. Same thing if I went to the freezer, I'd be what's in here. So why my mind just didn't go to that first? See, this is what I'm gonna call these videos now. I'm gonna do cross-stitch videos, but I also think I need to talk to y'all about this. Excuse me from bouncing all over the place, but this was the perfect example of that one more thing, that straw that could break the camel's back. Well, I'm gonna try to make a needle out of this straw and mend this sucker back together again. Because crying every day don't do me no good. I got headaches anyway. Being upset about everything don't work. My kids don't deserve this. And mothers, I'm gonna tell you, just like when you're pregnant and your child is in your womb, if you ratchet, your baby's floating in that water, in that ratchet water. And mothers, y'all set the tone for the house. Daddies may be the head of the home, but mothers, you don't want to keep the temperature right. Let's keep it 100. So if you're sitting around in there sad, moping, depressed, and down, eventually you're going to have to look at you. And I know depression is a chemical imbalance in women. We are already emotional. If our pH seem to get thrown off, everything else goes off. But when you know, it's up to you to begin the battle of fixing it. If it means go to the doctor, get you some medicine, go. You deserve it. Your family deserve it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nowhere you can say, oh, that's not for you. Try it. I'm a tea drinker. I love tea. Tea, and I'm about to go get me something there just to mellow me all the way out. But it just does it. Turn you some music on. Burn you some candles. These rituals of relaxation is nothing wrong with it. See, I was under the impression that I was just supposed to read a few words and hum and be okay. I mean, literally, like, peace be still. Come on now. You know I gotta tell my body peace be still, my mind peace be still, my emotions peace be still, my heart peace be still. You know what I'm saying? All these thoughts that's running up the hallway to jump in my main living room in my brain. Peace be still. Well, you know what really needs to do? Peace. Go get still. That's what that looks like. Peace. That peace. That piece of your problems, set it down and get it still. Open it up and look at it. Because faith without work is dead. I'm going to give you some 100 right now. Really, because even doing this is helping me talk it out. Because no one that I got in my realm of understanding right now could get through my hard, thick head. I'm going to keep it 100. I got some real praying champs on my team. But just like David, who had sitting in the cave, had to encourage himself, had to pick that instrument up and start playing it and start remembering that God is still the same God. He is not changed, and the same one who got me through every other mountain, every other storm, he'll get me through this too. Because you know what? I want him to. Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm going to talk about. All of this, you got to want it. Now, don't mean it's going to happen overnight. I don't think this is going to be. But today is my first step in wanting, willing, ready for something different. And I hope this helps somebody. So if somebody deliver you some bad pizza, go work it up. There you go. Don't complain. Just move on, because there's something in the bottom of this. There's the silver lining in something. Maybe it's to teach me a lesson. Don't do this no more. Maybe this is teaching me a lesson what's really important. Maybe this right here is the beginning to a new understanding. This pizza today, it wasn't tasting like nothing. But is it in my power to make it taste like something? This piece of pizza, be still. Peace be still. Peace don't run through your mind driving you crazy. That's worry. Worry is right around your head like beans in a jar. But peace, all y'all breathe with me. This what I just did before we did this. I want you to take your hand right here. If you left, right, whatever. But this is how we're going to hug ourselves. Hug ourselves really, really well and say we matter, we count. Even these feelings of frustration, they count. It matters. Because it can squeeze you into moving to another level, or you can allow it to crush you. And I'm tired of it crushing me. So, you ready to go with me? Prevail. If don't nobody else watch this but you, my future self, remember this day. We are not going to be victims. Like the three lepers or whatever they was. Come on now. You know the business. That said at the gate, why sit here and die? Why sit here and cry? Why sit here? The serenity prayer, change the things I can, wisdom to know the difference, and the courage to do it. Now that's a remix of it, but these things are real, you know. Faith is our workers dead. And this may be a little messed up right now, but let's just all think about it. Hold on, I'm going to show for my cross-stitching buddies. I did something today. It's not, I don't know. Should I show you the chart? Or should I show you what I'm doing and then y'all can sort of figure it out? See? Anybody know me know I don't do pink. See? Look at my bag. Not looking too bad, huh? Now look. But that's okay. Little by little. And I'm going to get back to this. Drink me some water. Water's good for you. Marinate me on some tea. Because I got those things, so why think on the bad? Why think? Think on things that are good. Think on things that are positive. Think on that. I'm grateful. 6 months ago, I didn't even have his tablet. So, you gotta start from somewhere. I used to watch Duck Dynasty. And outside, everybody thought it was crazy.